What is going on, everybody? It is Big L here, moving my face because it was in the wrong spot. And today, we return from our week off of the NFL Pick'em series. And we're here with week 17. Last week, we actually had a really good week across the board. Let me pull up how everybody did last week. Standings, here we go. Last week, Lucky won with 14. I got second with 13.
Whoop, whoop.
Gators got third with 12, and Bucks got fourth with 10.
Yes.
So all four of us in the double digits. And it's like Bucks got 10 and missed his lock. Like, that's really impressive. That's hard to do.
At least something goes right.
Which one was your lock? Oh, did you lock the Chargers?
No, I locked.
Thursday night game.
It was something stupid. It was something stupid.
But this week, we're doing this a few days early because wife and I are going out of town for the weekend. So it was either do it tonight or we go 2 weeks in a row without getting it done. So I am joined tonight by Bucks.
What's up?
And Lucky.
Hey.
I DM'd Gators, but apparently he couldn't make it. I don't know. We'll see. If he hops in, that'd be great. If not, okay. So other than that, how's everybody's week been? I've been off all week. It's been fantastic.
I've been stuck at home all week.
Bucks?
Yeah.
Aside from your 800 trips to see Spider-Man, how have you been?
I'm just looking forward to a nice 3-day weekend.
Hell to the yeah. So without further ado, let's get into it. We only have 3 games with disagreements this week. This week seemed like a pretty even slate, so to speak. There are a few games where I thought we might have a little dissension, but we'll get into that because we'll have plenty of time to talk about that. It's not like we are going to be really crunched for time. We're going to be really tough. We're going to have hot debate over a lot of disagreements in this video. That's not this video. If you want that, go back and watch one of the ones where I had to make like 10 fucking slides. Alright?
Depends on how long our weekly off-topic rant is.
That's true.
This week.
That's true.
That is also true.
So, getting into the first game, we have dissension. We have the Cowboys and the Cardinals. Myself and Bucks like the Cowboys. Whereas Lucky and Gators, you both, with your upset pick of the week, took the Cardinals. I, for one, was kind of surprised that the Cardinals were favored. I was kind of hoping I could make this my upset pick. I do think the right team is favored. But, I don't know. The Cardinals have been really up and down lately. I feel like the Cowboys have been the third best team in the NFC. That's just Go ahead.
I feel like when you look at this is you could see the difference of people who pick the Cowboys to lose is the 2 Packer fans whose team is currently in the number 1 seed, but would really like the Cowboys to lose to get another game of cushion.
Yeah, I guess. So that's the whole reason?
Mostly, and the Cardinals are still a good team, I think.
They
if
are.
They could get it together. And, I don't know, they seem like the best choice for an upset this week for me.
Alright, Bucks, what are your thoughts here, sir?
I just think the Cardinals are in a downward spiral. Kyler still doesn't look really right. I think Hopkins is still out, I think.
I think he's out.
And that's
playoffs at least.
Yeah, and that's his main weapon. And the Cowboys' defense is horrible. They're going to get after Kyler. And if he decides to chuck a ball up in the air like he sometimes likes to do, I'm sure Diggs is going to somehow find his way to it. And I think the Cowboys are really good, and I think the Cardinals they're starting to slow down. What Cliff is trying to do is starting to get figured out. It's basically just like last year. The Cardinals were looking good the first half, and then just fell completely apart second half.
Alright, so moving on. The next game we have disagreement is the Titans and the Dolphins. With Lucky, the only person picking the Titans. And the rest of us are taking the Dolphins. Myself and Bucks, we both have the Dolphins as the upset picks this week. So, Bucks, we ended with you last time. We'll start with you here.
At this point, you just have to go with the hottest team. And the Dolphins are honestly on pure fire right now.
Yeah, they are.
People are saying Flores should be coach of the year, but if you lose 7 in a row, probably not. Even though you win 7 in a row.
Even though they won 7 in a row. That's an absolutely insane stat, too.
Yeah, it's the only time it's ever happened. Which is batshit crazy too, but
It's hard to win games in the NFL. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
the idea
it
that
is.
you're bad enough that you could lose 7 in a row, but also win 7 in a row in the same season is crazy.
yeah, no, it's not hard. Granted, they haven't been playing like the best of teams, but it's still hard as shit.
It's still hard to win in the NFL.
Crazy shit happens.
Yeah.
You know?
You'll take 7
yeah.
wins in a row against the worst 7 teams in NFL history.
You'll
take wins in the NFL.
Oh yeah, but like overall, I just like the Dolphins as a team more right now. Always got to go with the hot hand. I think.
And the thing, basically the only thing I would add, because we agree obviously, that I would add that you didn't touch on is how inconsistent the Titans have been. Now that's not to say that the Dolphins have been super consistent, like we talked about. +7 and then -7 in the same season. That's hard to do, obviously, never been done before. But the Dolphins have been consistently good for 2 months. The Titans have been consistently inconsistent all season.
Yeah.
So that's just one of the reasons I think, you got the hottest team in the league going against a team that's the only thing they've been good at is that they're Jekyll and Hyde. So, Lucky, what are your thoughts here?
I still think, as impressive winning 7 games in a row is, I still think the Dolphins are a little bit of frauds for that. Because they had the one good game. They had one game against the Ravens. But other than that, their wins are against the Texans, the Jets, the Panthers, the Giants, the Jets again, and then the Saints with their 4th-string quarterback. So
Something like that.
they haven't really beaten up really unimpressive teams much. So
Hey, but that
they
Jets
haven't
team
played-
beat the Titans though.
what?
The Jets did beat the Titans.
Yeah, I don't know about the But if we're going that way,
The Panthers beat the Saints, who beat the Bucks.
well, the Bucks also lost to the football team, who just got destroyed.
Yeah.
And we can't forget the Bills scoring 6 points against the Jags.
Yeah.
So, but no, either way, I just think the Titans overall are a slightly better team, and hopefully they can pull it off.
All right. And the last game that we have dissension on, there's not really going to be much of a discussion because the one person who's the odd man out isn't here today. And that is the Steelers against the Browns. The 3 of us have the Steelers, and Gators took the Browns. So, go ahead, Lucky.
There's a joke around that, like, whenever Big Ben says something, he ends up, like, having a huge game and remembering how he can play again. And so he said something like, "Oh, I think this is gonna be the end. Like,
Yep.
this is my last season." And so we all know that. Who do the Steelers play? in their last...
Insert Andy Dwyer's Swan song from Parks and Rec.
Yeah, who do the Steelers play week 18?
Your guess is as good or better than mine.
Let's see. I'll check because
Ravens, maybe? Have they played the Ravens twice?
oh, it is the Ravens. Okay.
So that would make
Never mind. I
sense.
was gonna say it's his last. I was gonna say maybe it's his last. It might be his last division home game.
It is his last home game.
So yeah, he's gonna actually
Go out there, throw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Yup. Plus, he's kind of beat up in the Browns in his career. So, I just think if there's any game that Big Ben's gonna remember, that he's, or think that he's not old, it's this one.
Go ahead,
Although,
Bucks.
the funny thing I saw, so it's like the funny thing is watching Mason Rudolph play against the Chiefs. As bad as Big Ben is, he's still their best quarterback.
It was disgusting to say. That's just so.
It
bad.
really is. Go ahead, Bucks.
I just think the Browns are an absolute shit show right now.
Yeah.
So everything is bad. Baker's playing hurt. It's just that their whole team is a mess. I think they've been getting slammed with COVID stuff as well. It could really get ugly for them quick. Because the Steelers still have a really good defense. And if they put the offense in at least some decent positions, I think they're still okay enough to score. So, we'll see.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. Gators is typing in chat. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But yeah, I thought this game could kind of go either way. I just looked at, I don't really trust either team at this point in time. The Steelers are at home. And then Big Ben said something. And so I was like, okay. I think we'll stay here. I'm also trying to buy time while Gators maybe hops in chat here. He's grabbing his headphones real quick. Okay, so cool. But yeah, we're I don't know. This is a game like I said. I could see it going either way. If the Browns won, it wouldn't surprise me. Because like
insert our weekly rant in now waiting for Gators.
I'm trying to make it relatable. Okay? I'm trying to make it relatable to what we're talking about. And he's here. Okay, cool. We successfully bought time.
I finally put.
Alright, why will they win? Go.
Steelers have been awful the last couple weeks.
You picked. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they've just, I don't know, Vikings scored a lot, Bengals scored a lot, Chargers scored a lot on them on the last, 5 weeks, Chiefs crushed them.
That's fair. I guess I think this game could go either way. I really do.
Yeah, it was kind of a toss-up, but just based on what I saw, Browns were running straight through the Packers, and Steelers couldn't stop anything last week, so it was just kind of a recency bias pick for me.
That's fair.
So was I right in guessing from earlier that part of the reason you picked the Cardinals as your upset, as picking the beating the Cowboys, is because as
Optimism.
Packers fans we want the Cowboys to lose?
That is definitely part of it.
So
All right,
Lucky was
right.
100% right.
Yeah.
All right. And any thoughts on the Dolphins? Why you took the Dolphins over the Titans? For the record, me and Bucks also picked the Dolphins.
They've just been on a tear, and Titans have kind of been struggling.
Yeah.
Dolphins' defense has been really good, and I don't know, they could definitely cause some problems for a beat-up Titans offense.
Ah, there we go. See? That's it. That's all you missed, really.
No, that's easy.
And so, moving on to the games that we all agree on. We all like the Eagles over the team. This was one of the games I thought there'd be some dissension. We all like the Rams over the Ravens. I thought someone would take the Ravens.
Nah, the Ravens are just decimated.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm vastly underestimating. Is Lamar still out?
Joe Burrow just threw for
He's-
500 yards against them.
Lamar is unlikely to play. It's probably going to be Tyler Huntley again.
Ooh, better pick him up for my semifinals matchup.
Ooh.
I don't know. I just think Kupp is going to destroy the Ravens defense.
Probably. Then we all like the Bucks over the Jets. That is Lucky's lock. Is he trying to go with the Lucky's lock curse here?
I swear to God.
I mean, it would be hilarious, but no, I don't think so. No, I don't need the Bucks to lose anymore. I need the Cowboys to lose. So.
And then we all like the Pats over the Jaguars, and that is myself, Bucks, and Gators lock.
Well,
So help me God again if some shit happens.
My lock was between those two, and I genuinely thought about changing it after I saw Bucks lock the Patriots. I was like, maybe I should change it. I don't know.
Abort.
Well, no, that's not fair. I shouldn't be able to use insider knowledge here. We all like the Colts over the Raiders.
Colts have been, I think, the hottest.
Colts have been on
lately.
fire.
They're probably going to keep feeding Taylor too.
Just keep
So
feeding
he has a
Jonathan Taylor.
chance just so he has a chance at MVP.
Yes, please. I would
Run
love
him
to see a
into
non-quarterback win MVP.
He has an argument. The only thing that's hurting him is like if you didn't give it to Derrick Henry last year for rushing for over 2,000 yards, like
Yeah, it's just hard to win as a running back.
Yeah, it's hard to win as not a quarterback.
Yeah.
That's just all it is.
but
He'll probably win offensive MVP,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
like most outstanding offensive player, whatever the fuck they call it. Not,
Yeah,
whatever the hell they call
offensive player.
it. Offensive player of the year. That's it. And we all like the Chiefs over the Bengals. The Chiefs are starting to look
heat
good.
up.
They won 8 straight.
Yeah, my Super Bowl pick looking better now.
Yeah, better than it was a couple months ago.
Chiefs have given up less than 13 points per game since week 8.
I'm so mad. I should have. I don't know. I don't think is sports betting legal in Wisconsin. I don't think so.
I don't know. You should have come down to Illinois and made a bet.
Yeah,
There's-
nothing stops you from going over those state lines real quick.
There's one.
Yeah,
There's one casino that I think is going to have it legalized soon.
At
I think
some
I'll- I
point
think-
in the season, I think at the beginning of the season, the Chiefs at one point were plus money, like plus 400 to win the division.
Yeah.
Which that would.
At one point, like
Oh,
9
Oneida.
weeks ago, they were third place in they were last place in their division.
Lucky Oneida Casino already has it actually.
Well, next time I see a stupid bet, I'll go and throw money down.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's the only casino that you can do in Wisconsin. Do
Alright.
sports betting.
All right. We all like the Bears over the Giants because Giants are just really, really bad.
Mm.
Baby.
We
the
all
Bears
like
are
the
really bad,
Bills
too.
over the Falcons.
Or bad.
What were you saying, Lucky?
Oh, I said the Bears are really bad too. Just
Yeah,
Giants
but the
really,
Giants are really,
bad.
really bad. So, we all like the Bills over the Falcons, which, yeah. I mean, we all like the 49ers over the Texans. We all like the Chargers over the Broncos.
Why are we trusting the Chargers? I don't know.
Because why would you trust the Broncos, I guess?
Yeah.
I mean,
At the end of the day, we're all idiots.
Chargers got to
Is-
be due
wait,
for one.
Well, especially, is Drew Lock still starting? Or is Teddy back?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Oh. Check quick.
I just think the Chargers are way more talented.
No, it looks like Drew Lock starting. Yep, definitely
It
gonna
is
lose
Lock.
to the Broncos.
This was one that, even though I didn't pick them, and they're my team, I'm kind of surprised no one took the Panthers just because of how bad the Saints looked last week with the quarterback situation they've got going on. But if there is one team in the NFL that the Saints have a better quarterback situation than currently, it's the Carolina Panthers.
Saints defense is just really good.
Yeah, that's what it came down to for me. If it ends up being a slog of a game, the Saints defense.
I definitely think if you're picking against the spread, I think you're taking the Panthers.
Well, and Taysom should be back, right?
Does anyone
I mean,
care?
hopefully not. I want them to keep losing.
Like that'd be like me saying the Panthers are going to start Christian McCaffrey at quarterback this week. Like, anyway, we all like Seattle over Detroit, which of course, even though the Seahawks haven't been good, they're still better than the Lions.
So I could totally see Detroit winning this game. I just don't have the courage to place my pick on the Lions. Like, if they come and win, fine by it, but I don't have the balls to pick them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like the Seahawks have
I can totally
been.
see them winning, but I just don't have the balls for it.
The Seahawks have just been bad,
Yeah.
just all season. Like
The
with
Lions
Russ,
are-
without Russ, they've just been bad.
But then it's also the Lions.
Yeah, and it's the Lions. The Lions have also been bad, with the exception of the game. But they actually looked like a pretty good football team when the Ravens needed a Justin Tucker 80-yard field goal to beat them.
Have the Lions been picked at all this year?
Yeah.
I think Lucky picked them
one.
once. I think Bucks picked them once too.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they probably lost when I picked them, so yeah.
That's like this getting blindfolded and just throwing a dart at a board.
You know,
If you're gonna try to pick the Lions,
and then
you just hope for the
Hey,
best.
there were 2 weeks that may have worked. Where what weren't you like the highest score on the week with like 4? What are those weeks?
I don't know.
I've been drunk since then. I don't know.
All I know is the Vikings just keep kicking me in the balls.
And that is why you finally picked against them this week, because we all took the Packers over the Vikings. Look at that seamless transition.
And this is gonna be the game that they fucking win.
They probably fucking will.
I doubt it. It's a primetime game at home or in Lambeau.
Oh, Kirk Cousins has no shot.
No.
Prime time
only
game
thing-
on the road. Kirk Cousins, no shot.
The only thing that would make it like even more of a long shot for Kirk Cousins is if it was Monday night instead of Sunday night. Because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
bad in primetime in general, but I think Monday night he's just awful.
Yeah, he's terrible. I think, what was it, like his second year in Minnesota, like he finally won his first Monday night game?
Yeah, he was like 0-9.
Yeah, some
Or that.
ridiculous number like that. But does anybody have anything else to add?
Huh? No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
All right, so that'll do it for us this week. Sorry we missed last week. You know, it was just with Christmas and everything going on. We couldn't get it figured out. But we're back. One more week for the regular season. What we might do, what I think we're gonna do, and we might talk about this more after we close down the video. What I think we might do is I think we might go back over like our playoff picks and stuff for the first week of the playoffs. And then we just won't do another video until after the Super Bowl. I mean, sound good?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
The 3 of us that picked the football team to win the division are fucked.
I'm glad that wasn't me. Couldn't be me.
That is correct.
Couldn't be me. I also picked the Falcons to make the playoffs, though. So
I had 4 teams coming out of the West.
yeah, you did. That was like the. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that whenever we get to our playoff stuff. We'll get into that. Okay. So
Please no.
thank you guys for watching. If anyone watched this, I think the last 3 of these had 0 views. So
It's fun.
So, thank you guys very much for watching, if anybody watched. Make sure you leave your own picks down below. Leave what you think down below in the comments if you watched. And we will catch you guys next time. Have a good one.
Peace.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.